Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to share my understanding and key learning from the article What Cloud Computing Really Means, written by Eric Knorr and Galen Gruman, and it was published on April 2008. So, what makes this article really interesting is that it was written at a time when cloud computing was still new and emergency concepts were like coming up, like emerging concepts were coming, but there was not such big details about the what it really means. So back then, companies were just starting to explore cloud technologies, and there was a lot of confusion about what cloud computing actually meant. So even the article mentioned that cloud computing had become a phrase of the moment, but different experts were defining it in a completely different ways. So this article does not just explain cloud computing, it captures the early stage of evolution and helps us understand how the concept developed in what we using today. So in this video, I will break down the key ideas from this article in a simple and clear way and also share what I personally learned from it. So let's start the video. Let's start whatever I learned today. Learn from this article. One of the biggest takeaways from this article is that cloud computing does not have a single fixed definition. Different companies and experts define it differently. Some define it as narrowly as virtual servers available over the internet, or they define it very broadly as anything outside a company's internal network. But according to the article, the most practical definition is cloud computing is a subscription-based or a pay-per-use service that delivers resources over the internet in a real time. So this means business don't need to buy expensive hardware, install complex software, maintain their own infrastructure. Instead, they can simply access services online, scale when needed, pay only for what they use. So this flexibility is what makes the cloud computing so powerful. So why cloud computing exists? So the article also explained why cloud computing became popular. Every organization needs more storage, more computing power, and better application. So, but building eventually internally is expensive, time consuming, and hard to manage as well. So cloud computing solves this by allowing companies to increase capacity instantly, add new features easily, avoid large upfront costs, and so overall, cloud computing helps business become more efficient and flexible, according to this article. So the key components of cloud computing, according to this article, breaks cloud computing into several important components. I will explain each one in a simple way. So the first one is software as a service SaaS. So this is the most common type of cloud computing. Applications are delivered through a web browser to many users. Example include online email service that we use for our daily life, official tools. User don't need to install anything, they just log in and start using it. So the key benefit from this is no maintenance and easy access from anywhere to any user at any time. So next one is utility computing. This works like a utility service similar to electricity. Companies can rent storage and servers and pay only when they use them. It is often used for backup system, extra computing needs. This helps avoiding wasting resources. And the next one is web services in the cloud. Instead of full application, companies provide small services through APIs. For example, payment service, map services. Developer can use these services to build their own application. So it works like using small building blocks to create something bigger. The next feature is that platform as a service PaaS. So this allows developers to build and run application without worrying about infrastructure. So this provider gives development tools, hosting environment, and they have a lot of advantage as well. So one of the key advantages is developer can focus only on coding, and but they also have some limitations. They are like less flexible compared to full control system. The next feature is Managed Service Provider MSP. These services are designed mainly for IT department. They include security monitoring, email filtering, system management. So instead of handling everything internally, companies can outsource these tasks. And the next one is Service Commerce Platform. So this platform act as like a marketplace that we can see in so some of the social media pages like Facebook. They have a marketplace as well. So here user can request service, compare options, manage everything in one place. It simplifies business operation like travel or expenses management. And the next one is internet integration. So this is about connecting different clouds and services together. The article explains that currently many cloud services are separate, but the goal is to integrate them in one system. So this will make cloud computing more powerful and efficient than the normal one. So there are a lot of challenges in cloud computing as well. So according to this article, they mainly highlight that cloud computing is still developing right now. So right now services are often isolated, integration is limited. It even described the current situation as sky computing, meaning many separate cloud instead of one connected system. So this shows that cloud computing is still evolving, and there is a lot of future for the cloud computing as well, and it is growing too fast. So looking ahead, cloud computing has a strong future with technology like virtualization, service-oriented architectures. We can expect better integration, more automation, fully connected system. In the future, every organization could become part of the global cloud network. So these are the learning from this article, which I went through all from top to bottom. So to conclude, these articles help me understand what cloud computing is not just one technology, it is a combination of many services and working together. My key learnings, as I already explained, so some of the key points I will say at the conclusion, they are like cloud computing is flexible and scalable. It reduces cost and complexity as well. It includes multiple service models. It is still growing and evolving. Most importantly, cloud computing is shaping the future of how business and technology operates. So these were all from this article, whichever I learned from this article. So thank you so much for watching my presentation. I hope this video made cloud computing easier to understand for you and help you learn something new. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.